Do you ever feel like you have big dreams, but simply no motivation to chase them? You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but somehow, tomorrow never comes. You imagine writing a book, getting in shape, starting a business, or learning something new. But instead, you scroll on your phone, binge watch your favorite shows on Netflix. You do anything but the thing that you planned. Why does this happen? It's not because you're lazy and broken. It's because the goals you have feel overwhelming. When something feels too difficult, too big, your brain naturally seeks the easiest option. But here's the good news. You can actually change this. Laziness is not a personality trait. It's just a pattern, and patterns can be rewritten. Think about all of the times you've been stuck because a goal seemed impossible to achieve. Maybe you want to get in shape, but the thought of exercising every day feels exhausting. You want to save money, but cutting expenses is too much. You want to start a business to become financially free, but you don't even know where to start or what mistakes to avoid. It's not that you don't care about your goals. It's that your brain avoids discomfort and seeks the easiest path. But what if you could outsmart your brain? Here is exactly how to stop feeling stuck and to start making progress. And by the way, to thank you, if you watch this video until the end and you share it with a friend, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, I will be giving away $10,000. Step number 1, shrink the task. If big goals feel too intimidating, make them smaller. You want to write a book? Don't think about writing 200, 300 pages. Just write the first paragraph today. Want to learn an instrument? Don't try to master the whole song just yet. Just practice one chord. Want to start a business? You don't have to commit to a 10-hour workday every single day right now. Just write down your plan or your monthly income goal. Small actions feel doable, and when you stack them up, they create momentum. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't just spawn at the top. You take one step, then another, and that's how at the end, you end up on top. Step number 2, build simple routines. Willpower can fade. However, routines become automatic. If you want to exercise on a daily basis, put your running shoes by your bed. That way, when you wake up in the morning, you see them and automatically it triggers the habit of going for a run or going to the gym. If you want to be more productive, before you go to sleep in the evening, write down 3 tasks you want to complete when you wake up the next day. Routines make the tasks we need to do to reach our goals so much easier and almost effortless. And removing friction is the key to achieving your goals as sustainably as possible. So what is one tiny habit you can start today to get closer to what you want? Step number 3, use the 2-minute rule. Let's be honest, the hardest part is always starting. So make a deal with yourself. Just start for 2 minutes. Want to read a book? Just read 1 page first. Want to clean your room? Just pick 1 item. Once you start, it's easier to keep going because it's kind of like pushing a snowball. At first, it takes effort, but once it rolls, it builds momentum on its own. And here's a bonus tip for you. Reward yourself for starting. Listen to your favorite song, for example. Take a short break. Make yourself a cup of tea. Get your favorite juice. Whatever makes you feel good. Because here's the truth that not many people tell you about. Everybody that you admire today, they too started off small. They too struggled, but they just kept going. And that's why they're so successful nowadays. When people stumble upon my Instagram nowadays, they might think I had it all from the start, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's just that every day I kept taking action and I never gave up until I got what I wanted. You don't need to be perfect, but you just need to begin. Imagine your dreams as though they were a tiny spark. Every small action you take on a daily basis, it's like adding fuel on the fire. So keep adding fuel day after day, and soon enough, you will have an incredible, beautiful fire. So ask yourself, what is one small step you can take today to get closer to your dreams? And remember, failure is not the enemy. The global education system conditions us to be afraid of failure, but failure is how you move forward. It teaches you what success is by showing you what it's not. Failure is simply a part of the process. You cannot avoid it. What matters is that you keep going. So to keep it simple, first, make tasks smaller. Then, create easy routines and start with just 2 minutes. That's it. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to get started. Just go ahead and start. Even the smallest effort, if you do it consistently, can lead to significant changes. But nothing will ever happen if you don't take action. You know how the saying goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. A lot of people say they're committed, but then you take a look at their actions and you realize, no, they're not. Because if they were truly committed, they would do what they need to actually get what they want. So now it's time for you to go to take the first step. And if you are an ambitious individual who wants to take control over your finances, you want to earn more money, to become financially free, and to build the life of your dreams, to help you, I've recorded a video in which I explain the step-by-step process I use to make upwards of $1,200 per day in profit with my own business. That way, all you have to do is to copy me. The link will be in the description below. And with that being said, I will see you on the other side.